Yeah.
One day, one of the kids had a really fishy idea. He was like, and mind you, this is me being 8 years old or 9 years old or someone.
This stole a lot.
Like, I was crazy about snacks. Okay, I didn't know shit. We're gonna ride the dragon.
The
The dragon.
dragon. We're gonna ride the dragon.
Toot,
The
toot,
The dragon.
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 We're gonna
We're
ride
gonna
the
ride the
dragon.
dragon. Skirt,
Skirt,
skirt.
skirt.
The
The
dragon.
dragon.
Hey.
Welcome back.
To the TG. Why did I say the TGG? It was the Gills Gaming and Entertainment Podcast.
Yeah. Welcome back to another
Live.
episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. So we have a lot of interesting things to talk about today, and they're all related to our childhood. We're gonna be talking about some childhood stories. They're mostly gonna be
traumas.
funny and
And
goofy.
traumas.
And traumas,
Yes, and
maybe.
traumas.
All right, so in our notes today, for some reason, I chose to have my story first.
Fun
Shock
times.
baby poop story. You guys want to elaborate on that story that mom tells us every now and then?
Hey, do you want to do it, Shin?
Sure. Well, mom told us that when he was a baby, like a
Me.
little man child, a little baby, he used to poop in his drawer where his clothes were.
No,
Isn't
he
that
didn't
crazy?
used to poop in the jar. He used to poop on the floor and afraid that
Oh,
mom will
yeah.
kill him. He used to take his clean clothes from the jar, used to clean that poop, and then shove it back into the clean closet.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's more disgusting.
I wish he just straight up pooed in there, but cleaning his clothes and stuff, that's more disgusting. That's right.
Yeah, that is just absolutely ew. Disgusting, man. Get a life, dude.
in my defense, first of all, I have no memory of all that. Okay, that's only from mom, and for all we know, she might even be fabricating it. We don't know that it happened because I don't remember it.
Of course, mom will fabricate it.
But
I should have known.
Let's just say if she's not fabricating it, the biggest logic that comes into my brain is because I was a child at that time, maybe I used to think clean clothes will clean anything. So clean clothes rubbed on poop, that means clean floor, no more poop. And it goes back in the drawer, so the drawer is clean because
my
the clothes
God.
were
See
clean.
how he's giving a logical answer to that?
It is very
Nah.
logical, indeed.
Which means you might do it again with using the same logic.
Why would I do it again? I'm a grown-up
Because you're
man,
giving
bro.
logic to that. Stop giving logic to that
I'm
answer.
Yeah, that
giving a
is disgusting,
child
dude.
It's
probable
illogical, dude.
logic. Like
Children don't
maybe
have logic.
they do, but it's just
No, they
really
don't.
flawed because they're children and they're dumb,
Children are dumb as hell, dude. That's it.
And you're
No
a
logic.
child still.
which is probably the reason why y'all don't want children.
Yeah. But we don't want. I don't want my children to clean up their poop with their clean clothes and
Yeah,
shit.
that is disgusting behavior.
Ew,
dude.
ew,
That is disgusting. Like absolutely
I
disgusting
mean,
behavior.
ew.
the children just do stuff. What if yours just do it?
I'll choose not to have
for
them.
that.
I'll choose not to have them. If they're gonna
That's
do
the
that,
main point,
We'll
bruh.
see about that.
Oh,
all right.
jeez.
We'll see about that. Sure. It'll be fine if your children do that. Yeah.
Yeah, of course
I
they'll
mean,
do it. They're
I
gonna
mean,
inherit it from their dad.
Yeah, for real.
it's gonna make for funny stories when they grow up,
Well,
and maybe they'll discuss it in a podcast too, like we're doing right now.
Yeah, no. I will tell them not to do that. That is disgusting.
So you mean what we're doing right now is disgusting
yeah,
by that
pretty
logic?
much.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna listen to your poop stories? Just think about it.
I mean, you're talking about it, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people out there that will listen to it as well.
Hopefully.
Good for them.
And us, we get views.
And that's true. Ah, he's always been disgusting. That's one thing for sure.
And you've always been abused.
Oh my god. Next in line,
Mm.
we have Plushies had a pillow child and a doll. Ah, the pillow child and the doll.
Let
Pillow
me
child.
kind of elaborate on that.
Yeah, sure,
So-
sure.
Plushies has been one of the siblings, like the middle child, even though she isn't exactly the middle child, but
I'm
she's
I'm 60, but I was the middle child.
yeah. So it's like she went through the most violent and traumatic events in any of the other siblings in the family.
Hey. Hold up a second. Maybe we went through some traumatic bullshit too, but we don't
Um,
remember it.
I
She just
mean,
remembered it.
No.
I mean,
She
we all
remembers it clearly.
did, but I mean, the things that happened to her are clearly rememberable, right? It's not soft trauma or it's not like just mental. She got a lot of physical stuff too.
That's the funny part.
That's which is the funny
My
part.
trauma
And
is funny to you.
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
so she had this pillow that she loved when she was a
It was a
child,
tiny pillow. It
when
was
we
one
were
of
all
those.
the children. Yeah, it's just a small size, like not even it's not even my arm's length. It was very, very small, and it wasn't even that soft because it wasn't a big pillow. It was just a normal pillow, and it had a really dusty and dirty cover,
Mm-hmm.
as
Which
far as
I've
I
never
Elaborate
heard
on
remember.
of those.
that.
And well, because she used to pee her bed, I guess, right?
Got him. Yes.
I don't think the pillow was dirty because of that though.
Yeah,
Well,
she used to rub it around the floor all the time.
I used to rub it
That's
around
why.
the floor.
I mean, in any case, you had made the eyes and a mouth on it as well.
With the
Do you
marker,
remember
with the
that?
blue
Yeah,
marker.
with a marker. I remember the black marker.
No, it was a blue
It was
marker.
blue. It was blue.
My bad, but still, there was a.
You know what? It looks similar to the plank, which is in Ed and Eddie. The plank thing, which had a face. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. No.
Anyhow,
Although
it
I
looks
love Ed and Eddie.
yeah, it looks similar to that plank toy. You should Google it.
I'm gonna Google it right now. Well, you carry the story of the pillow.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, carry it.
Oh sure. Yeah, she had used to draw that weird ass face on the pillow, and she used to carry it around like it's her baby or something. And extremely funny to us because we were, I mean, kind of crazy in the head when we were kids.
You were.
We whenever
My
she would play,
God, I'm looking at the plank right now. Oh my God, I have to show this. I have to
yeah.
show this
Hmm.
on the stream. Let me just change it to Explorer. Oh, nope, not that. There we go. That pillow looked exactly like this thing, dude.
What did I tell you?
You're
I
you're on
remember it
point.
so vividly.
You're on point, bro. That
Yeah.
pillow had exactly this face. Like one eye is big and one eye is small, and it's
Yes.
perfectly imperfect.
Oh, man.
It's
Hey,
perfectly
stop
imperfect.
trying to invalidate my childhood.
we're not we're not
And you're
invalidating your childhood. We're making
uh,
fun of it.
anyway, she used to carry it around everywhere and called it's her child and shit. And we
Yeah.
used to make fun of her by grabbing her pillow child and throwing it around and stuff. And she would cry because of it. And it was funny.
And it was just funny
It was
because
just hilarious. She would
uh,
cry real tears, man. Like, stop doing it. Stop doing it to my pillow. It's my pillow.
You're so bitchy,
Kind of
and
dude.
sinister from our point,
and
but hey, it was funny.
and dude, we wouldn't even listen to her. We'll just enjoy her screaming in sadness and agony. We're like, yeah,
That's oh my
suffer,
god.
bitch. And we were
They were
horrible.
sinister, okay? Sinister.
We were
Horrible people
beyond
in general.
sinister.
You don't want to have them as your siblings. I promise.
Man, it was crazy. Yeah, one time she had a doll as well,
Oh
which is the
yeah, my
next
poor
Yeah,
doll.
a
no.
Dad got
prized
it for
possession.
me. Dad
Yeah,
got it for me after I
specifically.
asked for it so much. Like I was like, Dad, I really want this doll, okay? And then he got this doll for me. And tell them
And
what you
then
did to them.
you
My poor
absolutely fell
doll.
in love with that doll. She was like carrying it around places, like treating her like her baby, just generally how girls play with dolls and everything. And well, we like to have sinister fun. So me and Shin, in our
Stir fry.
brotherly adventures, we we kidnapped her. We would throw her around. We would punch her in the
Oh
face,
my
That
god,
was
and
fun.
shame on you.
plushies would be like running from my end to her to Shin's end, trying to catch the doll. But we'll play catch, and we won't let her catch the doll. And then one time I threw the doll on the roof of the house, and plushies cried so loud and so
Oh
much. She
man.
went to mom, and she was like complaining that they did this and that. And when we were done laughing about it, I finally had to like climb the roof and get the doll back. And I didn't do it instantly. Like the doll was up there for a few days, as far as I remember. But my
Right.
memory
Actually,
is
so
shaky on
sad.
that.
Did we retrieve it back? As far as I remember, it was like it wasn't there, or
Yeah,
we
my
never got it
doll.
back.
Yeah, somehow it disappeared from there.
I don't
Yeah,
remember, but
it
yeah,
kind of
I think
disappeared. That's
something
the sinister
happened.
part. That's the. I think we had some ghost living around or something. But the doll was just.
No,
It
it's not
wasn't
the
there.
ghost, it's just that there were a lot of children in that area that like to climb the roof of everywhere. So
Oh,
even
maybe they stole it.
even in our yeah,
That's too
I don't
realistic,
know. I
man.
mean, could be. They, sometimes we would climb up these roofs and shift to the other houses' roofs, like jump the roofs of the other houses and just go across. And one time, you guys remember this guy? His name, what was his name? Crap, I just forgot his name. But they used to go on the school bus with us to the schools as well. And
Mm-hmm,
oh, Atif. I don't remember if you guys remember this, but he and our elder brother, Amar Bhai, these two were so angry at each other all the time. They would have like fights in the bus, in the school van.
I kind of remember that a little bit.
Yeah, so me and this dude, we were climbing the roofs one day, just hopping around roofs, and he fell. Like I looked
What?
back, yeah, we were just there. I was leading. We were just skipping roofs, going to the one and to the next and to the next. And then I didn't hear a drop, but I heard a scream, like a really, really bad scream, like someone was hurt and like they fell,
Oh
like,
shit!
"Ah," like something like that. And when I looked back, I didn't see him, dude.
Huh?
I was
That's
so
crazy.
shocked. Yeah, imagine that's me, and I'm like, what, uh, 7 years old, 8 years old, climbing roofs, just fooling around, and then I turn back, and I don't see this guy who I was just with on the roof, and they were like open roofs. It's area where you don't see a whole lot of vegetation, or it's not like you can hide in the trees on any roof. These are industrial homes. They look the same. They are the same. They have the same rooftops. And I look back and I don't see him, dude. My freaking balls were in my mouth at that time. I remember I was like,
Ew.
fuck, where is this
Weird
dude?
imagination, but
Weird
I
things to
mean,
say.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yo, my
was,
balls were in my mouth, dude.
I
Yo,
meant to
that's
say
so
that as a
crazy, bro.
metaphor.
but that's kind of understandable. That
Yeah,
place seems
but
scary. The
it
fact that
was.
my doll disappeared from there.
My
I mean,
balls
I'm just saying
disappeared from there.
that we used to skip rooftops, so it could be that we uh
Yeah.
s- somebody just took it from there. I kind of remember that it may be the case that one time I saw it on there, but I didn't grab it.
Just because you were a bitch.
Yeah,
That's so
it
you.
could be the
You're
case,
still a bitch.
although I don't remember exactly. But yeah, I guess we owe you a doll.
Yes, you do owe me a doll.
Do you
But
want
now I
any
no
doll?
longer like I no longer like dolls. I hate dolls actually.
What do you
Oh,
I think
like?
they're creepy.
Dildos?
traumatic experience
Yeah,
caused her to
PTSD.
hate dolls.
for real.
PTSD.
Y'all did me dirty. For real.
Too dirty.
A little too dirty, damn. Like that's trauma right there.
um.
Ah.
Well,
And
in
next
any
up we
case,
have
let me complete the roof story because
oh
it's
yeah, sure,
fun.
sure, sure.
You know, I finally got down, and it was my hunch that he will be in the second house in the in the row of all those houses. I guess there were like 6 houses in a row. Anyways, we went to the second house, and by this time, I don't exactly remember how, but his elder brother was there, and then a few people gathered, and then we got him out, and he could not get up. He didn't
Oh,
move, bro.
oh
Like,
my.
he was breathing, he was asking for water. He was like, I need water right now. And he couldn't
Bro, that's
speak. It was
sinister.
so bad. And I remember that so traumatically. It was crazy. It was like I couldn't breathe looking at him. And a part of me was like, I was just blaming myself. Like, man, we were on these rooftops together. What if I fell down? But I was like blaming myself. Like, he fell because of me, even though if it was his free will to follow me on the rooftops. But we took him to his brother, to his house. We took him to some other place, and then they've got him to a hospital. And well, he just went to bed rest, and after a few months, he was completely fine, walking around like nothing happened.
Crazy.
That
Yeah,
is a weird ass story, dude.
yeah. Crazy that I just remembered it out of nowhere.
For real. It's sinister too. Like, that's so
Yeah.
weird.
But yeah, that's how we lost your doll too. It was on the roof, and I guess we never found it.
This is so sad. How dare you? Just kidding. I don't like dolls anymore. You should be glad I don't like dolls anymore. Otherwise, you would have to pay me back for that doll. And it was one of a kind too. Like, you couldn't find that doll anywhere else.
Yeah, it was
I guess
It was built
It
different.
was built different.
it was built different. It was gamer
Hell,
doll.
man.
Gamer, gamer doll.
Why is Shin lagging?
She's
I'm
lagging?
lagging?
Not from me.
Okay, never mind. She's fine.
Okay.
Well,
I talk like
next
I'm
up,
lagging.
next up is a thief
I lag on
story. You lag on
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So,
A.
Not meal.
God damn it. So we want to move to our thief stories. I can remember one time Shin stole something and didn't
Huh? I stole something?
in the house. That is. Anyway,
Wait,
we'll
what?
talk about that later. Let's talk about the school thieving stories. So, being children, we were crazy about snacks, right? We
No
still are.
shit.
I mean, we
I
still
love
are
snacks.
crazy about snacks.
Yeah.
And by snacks, I mean like potato chips and like just the garbage that you would find at your typical school
The good garbage,
canteen.
of course.
Of course, that's what I mean by garbage. It always tastes good, you know? So I remember in this school, I'm not gonna name the school, but we used to take the van there, and we all were in that same school, by the way. You guys will remember. Don't say the name of the place, because we know the people.
No shit.
Oh.
But
Don't say it. Don't say it.
but
The urge to not say it.
their school canteen was super small. It was like one small storeroom, right? And it was
Mhm.
in the corner of the school. If you enter it, you go straight, and then there was a little corner in the small hallway type place, and then on the back side there will be the place for the vendor and where the children would stand, and then on the other side there was the door to this room. But here's the thing: the vendor window had a little what do you call the metal
Holy shit!
casing
You
on
stole
it.
that from a school?
Listen,
No
listen.
way!
No,
Wait, the
Wait,
reality
no,
just
no,
hit
no.
what?
me
That
real
that's
quick.
another story. No. That's another story.
Oh, okay.
That's another
I
story.
almost peed my pants. Damn.
So that's not it. That's not it. So that place had like a little hole in that, and it was tiny enough that one of the van kids could fit in there. And somehow we were just standing there. We used to play there because you remember our van people used to come super late, and we would have to
Yeah.
just stick in the school for so much time. We'll just stay there. We'll play in the background, in the back area where the canteen was.
Yeah.
One day, one of the kids had a really fishy idea. He was like, and mind you, this is me being 8 years old or 9 years old or someone.
This stole a lot.
Like, I was crazy about snacks. Okay, I didn't know shit. And so he figures that if he can grab onto the metal casing and just wiggle around, put his feet in first, and then shape his body a little this, a little like that. He could actually go in the shop, right? Because this metal
Fun.
casing had like no glass protection, and there's like no glass window. It was like a metal window. It was just a like jail bars. So
Mm-hmm.
it was like that, but horizontal, and it was like thin enough that this kid could fit in. So he would fit in one day, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm inside." And
You know what that means?
we just brought our bags,
Oh
and
my
he
god.
he threw out the potato chips, and we stole like 3 potato chips in total. It was amazing, and it was scary at the same time. Like we were scared about getting caught. Like it was high stakes but high reward in that sense.
Oh my god.
Man.
But yeah, and then we did it again. We did it twice, and when we
Oh
did it
my
the
god.
second time, the school noticed, and they noticed so bad that they started putting all their snacks inside a locked case, a metal case.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and when the kid tried
Wow.
to go in, they kind of figured out that maybe when a kid can fit in through that, so they actually changed the casing as well. They like put a glass protection or like a window on it so that you can't enter it.
Wow.
That's the first thief story I have.
First thief.
First
Yeah,
Mind
thief.
you.
yeah, I have two in total. I swear, no more than two.
Somehow I don't believe that.
Why? I'm not a thief now, at least.
Yeah, we don't
No.
know about
Oh,
that.
yo, he is a thief, dude. He takes our
Okay.
snacks without asking.
Oh my
That's a
god,
thief
Hey,
you're
behavior.
right.
what?
Yo, he was thief from the
If I've
beginning. I
if
should have
I've
known.
ever done that, I always pay you back.
Yeah, when?
Who
I always pay
cares
you
about
back.
payment? I want my snack on hand. What am I gonna do with the money?
You go and buy another snack
Why should I go and buy another snack? You
because you
should
have the
you should
money.
hand me the snack instead of giving me the money.
That's true. I
It's
I
it's
I
called
second this.
it's called passive buying. You bring the
Passive.
No,
snack for me, I
it's
buy it for you,
yeah.
so that I
That
don't have to go
no
and buy it.
lame.
Nah, excuses.
Anyways, before I go on to the second thief story, I want to touch on Shin's thief story,
Wait,
which
this
is
is
in
weird.
the
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
house.
about
crazy
it.
because I don't remember
I
about
remember
this.
it, and it is so funny to me because oh my god. Anyways, when I talk about it, you're gonna remember. It
Okay.
was it was back in the Iqbal town, the Ravi block where we used to live, and
Mm-hmm.
sandwiches. Do you remember anything about sandwiches?
I remember
Sandwiches?
I didn't eat my lunch and they got fungused. That's all I remember.
So it was something like that.
Okay.
He, oh, it was exactly that. It's not actually a thief story. My
Hey, what
bad.
did I tell you? Yo, I'm not a thief. I'm not a thief.
Unqualified as thief.
Clear my name,
Respect
please.
plus plus.
Respect. I didn't eat my lunch and it would
Yeah, and
stay in
then
there. One time I didn't eat my lunch and it stayed in my bag for 3 months for the summer vacations. And there was 3 month worth of
oh
mold
my
in there.
god, I
Mom
didn't
got
realize it
so
was that
Oh,
mad.
bad.
that's disgusting,
It
dude.
was, yeah.
Dude, she got so mad. And the
I
thing is,
remember.
when she was asking who did this, who did this, who did this, nobody came forward because
Nobody came.
I
Who
knew
did
it
it
wasn't
3,000?
me. And Shin was kind of busted out of her ass. She was so scared as to what was gonna happen. But then mom grabbed the doy, the big spatula. She was like, I'ma
Mm-hmm.
hit you, I'ma
Classic
whoop
mom
your
behavior.
ass. Yeah, mom
I,
was like,
um,
I'ma
I,
whoop your
I
ass,
even
son.
told her, but I got my ass whooped anyways. So parents lie when they say they won't hit you.
Nah, but because you took too long, you frustrated her ass.
No, I hit you.
All right, second thief story. Fast forward a few years. Here I'm around 12 years old, and this is the same Ravi Block house. So,
Oh my god.
second thief story, and
You should be ashamed of yourself, dude.
I
He tried
am,
to
trust me.
put the blame on me. Look at him.
Hey, it
He
was
thought I was the
it was a
thief.
different memory. Okay, no, no, no. I have the separate story, man. Okay, so listen. You know the neighbor kid that we have there? I'm still friends with him, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbor
that I
kid?
used
I forgot
to.
his name,
I
but
don't
yeah,
take the name, but we
I
used to like go out every day, everywhere. We'll go together. If he wants to go to the market, he'll just ring the bell. I'll go out, and it's like, oh, he's like, hey, you want to go? We're like, yeah, let's go. Like we were just outside the house all the time, and
yeah.
Mhm.
in the same road, on the same road, there was a house that was a little bit of a school, right? It was not a complete school, but it was like a little bit of a school. And his grandmother knew these people, and she went in to talk or something. And then when she went in, they would let us use the playground of the school. But it was very small. It was as big as the lawn of our house, and they just made it into a little playground for children. So there was like a little super small snack bar, and then there was these little swings that you could swing. There was a monkey bar and whatever and whatnot, and we would just go. So we went once, we went twice, or something, and then my friend had this idea that,
Of course,
hey,
your friend had the
look, and
idea. It wasn't you. You
I
didn't
am never
influence him.
I am never the one to start, but I always like the
Sure,
idea.
buddy. Sure, buddy.
Just listen.
I somehow
So he's
never
like,
believe what he's saying.
he's like,
Us
hey,
dudes.
look, it seems like there are some unattended snacks. And he says
Oh,
snacks. I'm like, holy shit, we need to steal these. We
Wow.
so one day when the grandmother goes in to talk, and they open the doors in the playground, we know it's up. So we kind of just what do you call uh surveillance the area, like how they close the door,
oh
how
shit!
how they
That was a calculated
yeah, but it was
crime.
super simple because there were no locks. And the door
You're
was
very
so
smart.
small we could just
It's as if
get over it.
the shop was telling you to steal, right?
Yeah, it was inviting. So what happened is that one day we decided that okay, it's time that we're gonna go and we're gonna get these snacks because they're inviting. So
Mm-hmm.
we went to the house and we just opened the door because we knew it was unlocked, and we went straight to the playground area. And then we just took the snacks, we
Oh my
hid them
god.
under our shirts, and we
Wow.
walked back like nothing happened. And we was laughing and giggling throughout the way. And there were so many snacks, it was difficult to hold them. And it was like I handed them to the friend, and some of them, most of them, he handed back to me. He's like, "Dude, I have nowhere to store them, so you have to store them." I was like, "Okay, don't you worry, pal." And you guys remember there was this little abandoned small storeroom on the second floor of our house?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
Yes.
just went up there.
Oh.
I just opened that. And there was a
Oh.
small bathroom area in that as well. There wasn't a maid bathroom. It was like a,
Yeah, it
unfinished.
was pretty small. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So I just put all the snacks over there and then covered them with like a cloth or something. And it was what? It was lickable sticks, if you guys
Oh
remember,
my
with
Yeah.
god,
different flavors.
no.
Yeah, you remember those
I
little
ate
It
plastic?
was
those.
like there
Yeah.
was things in the sticks in the plastic containers thing or whatever. It was like
Yeah,
gooey,
it was like a
weird.
gooey, sweet jelly type thing that
It
you
was
could just
tasty. I
lick.
remember that.
It was so good. And we would like cut the plastic strips to extract the sweets out of them.
Yeah.
And we also it was that, and other than that, it was like those sour candies. But there were so many of them because I stole like an entire crate of them.
Oh
Jeez
my
Lord.
god.
Oh, it wasn't
I-
like crate. I don't mean like a crate. It was like one entire box of
Oh
each.
yeah.
So I just took those boxes, and they lasted for so long. It is crazy,
Man,
dude.
I think that's the only
The-
crime we did. We ate the snacks.
Oh
You
yeah, we
stole
ate the
yeah,
them.
snacks. And
and
I didn't
now
even know till like last year that he stole those snacks.
yeah,
That is insane.
we didn't tell you because we didn't want to contaminate you into our sin. She shouldn't know. What if she tells mom? Because that's a thing
Yeah.
that little brothers do and sisters. I mean, I remember I used to tell on Big Bro all the time, whatever he did. I was I was a bad younger brother. I was a bitch. I was just
You're
12
still
on
bitch.
everything.
You still are.
Like, oh, he did this, he did that. All the time. But anyways, I was calculating that how much would it be? And if I just calculate the cost, it will be less than 500 rupees actually.
You should give it away or something. Repent
Repent.
for your
true.
sins.
That's true. I'm not justifying that. I was 12, dude. I
Yeah,
was
that's
crazy. I was reckless. I remember I used to talk so disrespectfully to elders at that time.
Damn.
You still just kidding.
There are crazy stories of me disrespectfully talking to people, but
I
damn,
would
have
like
I
to
changed my ways. Oh, one time I was walking and our elder brother's friend recognized me and he just said something to me. I don't remember, but it was mildly infuriating. I think I was walking with a little kid.
Oh
He,
man.
and he
Oh
just
my
said a
god.
few things. I didn't understand what he said, and I just said to him, "Abbe kya baki ja raha hai?" Which
Oh my god.
for you non-English people, it translates to "What the fuck are you saying?" And you
Yeah.
don't talk like that in our culture,
No, you
especially if
never do
you're.
it.
Dude, I was 10 years old. I'm telling you this story when I was 10 years old. I literally said that. If if you guys know about our culture, you don't say things like that when you're 10.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you
true.
don't talk that disrespectfully. You know, children who are 10 are not supposed to talk like that, especially to people who kind of know them. And that dude was so cool. He didn't scold me or anything. He just like he was kind of shocked, but he took it so nicely, and he was like, "Oh, that's not how you talk to elder people. Let me tell you how to talk." And then he kind of did the thing. "Oh, what are you saying? What are you trying to communicate?" He said it in a really nice tone, and he kind of helped me understand that I was the asshole.
Yes, you were.
Am I the asshole?
Am I the
Alright.
a-hole? Am I the a-hole?
Yeah, r slash
Uh,
am I the a-hole?
yeah, which you
So
are. So
yeah, I
confirm.
have other crazy
You are
stories about
always,
this. Like as
always.
I have other crazy stories like this from my childhood, but thank God I'm not that person anymore.
Yeah, it would have been real embarrassing.
Yeah, it would be very embarrassing. It's still embarrassing talking about those, but they're fun. So we included them.
They're funny. Yes.
Just like your face,
Anyways,
dude.
before we continue with my funny face, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna give you another episode of the Plushie Kingdom.
Plushie
Find out what happened. We shall be right with you after this break.
Huh? Oh no, Lucas! Where are we? And why are we in such hideous clothes? Got no clue. Seems like we are detectives, and we must detect why we are here. Word. The time machine is still here. We must take it with us everywhere we go. Word. Are you too? Lucas, who's that?
This one good, no cap. Are you two? Stop sniffing butts and loitering around and take these documents to the sheriff's office. And don't get distracted. He don't like waiting.
Lucas, we must get some tea with some extra sugar.
Word.
Oh man, why are they still not here? What is taking them so long? Oh, finally, you guys are here. Oh man, what took you guys so long, man? All right, now hand over the documents.
Okay.
Oh, I see that you have brought a time machine as well. Now I understand that you must have a lot of questions.
I have one. Now we tripping? Or this for real? This shit for real. We tripping.
I will ask you the real question. What is this thing? Why did you call it a time machine?
Now, let me explain the time machine. Basically, it works with the two keys. But in order to get to the other dimensions, you must find the two keys and put them in the time machine for it to work. Well, lucky for you and for me, you can find one of the keys using these documents because it has a map in them, and which will also leave you to the second key after you get the first one. And that will be $10,000.
What?
What? Lucas, you have found it. Good boy. And why are we in such hideous clothes?
Got no clue.
Alright, do the got no clue again.
Got no clue.
He should be looking at her.
Got no clue.
Where are we? And why are we in such hideous clothes?
Oh, okay. No clue.
Let's do it.
Are you too?
Lucas, who's that?
Not this one good, no cap.
What are these documents for?
Nah.
Are you too? Stop loading. Stop sneaking that. Are you too?
Go.
Lucas, we must get some hot tea with some extra sugar.
Too evil.
Extra.
Alright, do it again.
Alright.
Oh, my lady!
That's too much. Alright. Welcome back to the. I was gonna say peppermint. Again.
Again,
That's another
not so
podcast I
peppermint.
have. Yeah, welcome back to Not Peppermint, the Gills Gaming and Entertainment Podcast. Yeah, so we're continuing with funny child stories. And I think we talked about about the poop story. We talked about plushies having a pillow, child, and a doll.
Little child.
Then we talked about we talked about stealing. Let's talk about Shin, shall we?
Oh,
And
yeah.
how she had a sleepwalking
How about you
problem.
don't?
Oh
about
my
we do?
god, the sleepwalking problem. Oh my god, the sleepwalking
Was that
problem.
something?
Dude, it was insane.
Oh,
She
was
used to get up in the middle of it wasn't just sleep talking, it was sleepwalking. She used to
Yeah,
get
it
up
was
in the
with-
middle of the night.
with
literally.
plushies. It was mostly just sleep talking.
It's still sleep talking. I still sleep talk from time to time.
Lamar.
But she used to sleep walk, dude. She sleep
And the creepy one.
Yeah, you were the creepy one. You'd like actually walk out of the room and knocked on mom's door once. And mom and
Yeah.
dad were like, or they were like scared as to what's happening, and they went outside and there was nobody, but it was you.
Oh man.
You went outside the room, then you knocked on their door, and you came back and slept like nothing happened, dude.
And you
It's
did that
crazy.
multiple times.
Multiple times.
times.
And we didn't figure it out until we saw you sleepwalking for once. I was like, oh shit, it's her. And then I broke the news, and it was like everybody was like, oh damn. And there was like
Imagine.
sleepwalking, like you wouldn't disturb us, but sometimes you just wake up in your sleep and you're like, and then go back to sleep, like nothing happened.
Oh my god, that is
And-
insane.
And our
There
elder
was this
bro, he
yeah,
would be so pissed. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I was about to say the same thing, that there was this one instance where I was doing the casual sleepwalking. I don't remember any of the sleepwalks I have ever done, but
Mhm.
that one I kind of remember. I went to
It was so powerful.
mom dad's.
The
It was
universe shook.
it was too powerful. I went to mom dad's room, and knocked at the door as usual, my usual routine. And when I went back to my room, I was sitting on my bed, and all of a sudden, I felt like this slight tingle behind my ear. And I was like, "What's that?" And I went back to sleep. When I woke up in the morning, I got enlightened that my big bro Amar Bhai, he slapped the shit out of me when I was sleepwalking.
He was done
It
with
was
you,
the
huh?
slight tingle behind my ear was his slap. It was super. He said that he slapped with all his might, but I didn't feel anything because I wasn't. I was just conscious a little bit. So yeah, and ever since I haven't sleepwalked ever. It's like my body
You know,
remembers.
let me enlighten you further because I was there and I was awake and I witnessed the historical slap itself.
Oh
So
man.
the thing is that you were kind of sleeping in the same almost corner as to where the bed was attached. So you and him were very close by, and every time he would
Mm-hmm.
sleep talk, it would be right up in his ears. So what that day he did done lost it, dude. He did done finally lost it. He was like, ah, fuck, no, not this bullshit again. I'ma slap this shit out of her. So what he did, what you did was this: you sit up on the bed and you started talking, you're blabbering, blah blah blah, whatever you were saying. I don't remember that much because we were small. This is 2012 era, and he got up on his bed as well. He took his arm all the way back, and it was the longest swing I have ever seen swinging. And he slapped your ear, your face, because his hand was freaking big. Even at that
Yeah.
time, he was quite tall, and his hand would cover your entire face because he was
Yeah.
so much bigger than you. And the sound of the slap, it was like a gunshot just in the
Oh
wild
shit.
mountains. It was like down, like the echoes just rang in my ears as I witnessed the murder of somebody or something. And I guess he did murder your sleepwalking. So what's the lesson here, kids? If your people are sleepwalking, just slap the living shit out of them.
And they will never do it again.
Oh my
Never
god.
again.
That's not a good lesson, guys. That's a traumatizing lesson.
I mean, it traumatized her
It's
so
not
good she
it's
never
not
sleepwalked again.
it only traumatized my subconscious because I didn't feel anything. It was like a little tingle behind my ear. I was like, oh wow, that's pleasant. Let's go back to sleep.
Crazy.
That's actually so cool that you actually got over your sleep talking shenanigans.
Hmm.
That is insane.
And after that little while, winter came, and then when we wore our winter clothes, we found out that the plastic strips from our stolen snacks were still in our
Oh my
pockets. The
god.
winter jackets.
Oh man.
And
Crazy.
mom was so confused. Mom was like,
Man, what the
how
hell
are
are
these
these things?
emerging?
Yeah, mom was like, "Man, why are there so many sticks, and why do you guys keep eating them? They're not healthy for you." And to
Well, we
this
got a
day,
story
she
to tell
doesn't.
you,
Somebody has to
mom.
do something about it.
She's to this day she doesn't know.
Oh yeah, she doesn't. Let's keep it
Crazy.
hidden. Unless she watches this podcast and she finds out about it.
Oh no.
That's why we
Let's
do it in English.
manifest. Let's manifest she doesn't ever watch it.
It's gonna be a crazy story though. Oh
This is
man.
insane. It's your
Well,
bad luck.
on the topic of our bigger brother slamming and slapping things, he also slammed
Yeah.
plushies on our bed, and one time the bed just broke.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
And after that, that bed kept on breaking every time we would fix it.
Yes.
Dude, I'm kind of thinking there was some superhuman powers in our
I'm
bigger bro.
sensing a pattern here.
Yeah.
Well, one
He
of
had
the
some pro gamer
superpowers that
moves.
every sibling of mine had was traumatizing me, so
Yeah, it was crazy in that house. Who got the Legos? Who bought the Legos?
I think you
Oh,
bought the
no,
Legos.
I remember. We bought the Legos. It was me and Dad, I think, and we got the Legos for Shin's birthday. I remember it exactly. And the
Yes.
entire set was for 300 rupees.
Oh shit.
PKR.
Damn, that's pretty expensive for that time.
For that time it
Yeah,
was.
it was 2012, and it was such an expensive gift that Dad was still hesitating to get it. When I was like, "Oh my God, Dad, this is so good! We gotta get it. She's gonna be so happy." And the thing is, she requested it too, because she had seen it when she went outside with Mom. She was like, "Mom, I want these fucking Legos.
You better get me these
You
fucking
get me,
Legos,
guys.
mom.
You better give me these fucking Legos." So we got them. We used to go crazy with them.
Starts
But one
another
time,
traumatizing story.
but one time, I
Oh well.
threw it. We used to throw them at each other as well and play catch
Yeah,
with
we
them
were
and do
crazy,
crazy
man.
shit. We used to play bat ball with them. You guys remember?
Yeah, I remember
We-
that. We used to grab the
the-
bigger
the-
one, the long stick one, and we will take this tiny one, and then we will play with
yeah.
that. We will throw that,
And
and
our
then
big bro would just grab a hardboard that we used for our exams, and he would turn that into a bat, and then we would throw the Legos as balls, and he would hit them. We're playing cricket inside the house like that with
fun
Legos
times.
and hardboards.
Fun
Yeah.
times. Until
Until one time I threw it or something happened.
You threw it
you
at
threw
me.
it, yeah.
At me.
Don't
To
try
me,
to
I was
fabricate it or
involved.
anything.
Not fabricating.
Don't
I,
fabricate
I,
it.
I, I don't remember if I was holding a bat and I swinged it that way or
No,
I
no,
just
no.
threw it
We
at
were
her
having a
face.
Lego fight and you threw it at me. You swung it at me. I remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember it actually. Oh my God. So yeah, I swung it at her. It hit just beneath her eye, and she has a purple eye, like an actual purple eye.
Yeah, you
And
guys
it
can imagine
stayed
how
like that
hard
for
he
the
hit.
longest time. That
It
was
stayed like that for
traumatizing to
the
me
month.
too. Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, for a whole month. It stayed like that.
it was traumatizing for her because she got hurt, as she started
And I had to
crying
go.
like crazy.
I had to go to school like that. Imagine how
Like
embarrassing.
with the purple eye.
But
My brother hit me.
it was traumatizing for me too because it was crazy to look at, man.
Yeah, it was
It was
wild
bad.
looking. It's
It
like
was
somebody punched
it
her
was
face like
so
real
prominent.
hard.
It's literally like those cartoons just came to life. You know,
Yeah.
she had purple eye like the cartoon purple eye. Like imagine Tom and Jerry, and Jerry just hits a hammer into Tom's eyes.
Yeah, that's what she looked like. A hammer
Yeah,
in her
a hammer
eye.
in her eye. It was so bad. Imagine a
Poor
Lego can do
me.
that. It's crazy. Oh, you guys want to talk about the time you guys would watch shit at midnight?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yo,
Oh
let
my
me get
God.
some water. My water boiler
Yeah.
is right behind me. Give me a second.
Alright.
Alright, I'm back. Continue the story.
Right.
Let's go to
Me and
water.
Shin used to watch K-drama and anime on our computer. At that time, we did not have our own phones. We did not have laptops because we were still bebe.
And we were also broke in the sense that Dad won't buy us
Oh
separate
yeah, yeah,
PCs.
definitely. We were also broke, so we would, watch on the PC, and we watched at midnight because mom and dad didn't like us sitting on the PC the entire day, right? And to watch something, you need to sit for a longer time, right? We also had the habit to binge it. That's why we would sit for like at 12 till 4. We would keep on watching some series, right? Now we had an adapter and we would like plug our hand freeze in, and but we would only wear like one ear. We didn't want to wear both ears because if we wear both ears, we won't be able to hear what's going on outside. And we wanted to know if our parents are coming or not because our dad would wake up at random times. One time he even caught us and made a huge drama out of it. We didn't want that happening again. So we took precautionary measures and we started to listen in on that. We were like, even if we hear the slightest sound, we're gonna get up, right? So one time there was like this weird sounds coming from the hallway. It wasn't dad or anything, just weird sounds. But we thought that it was dad. As soon as we heard the slightest sound, we would shut down the PC, even crash everything, and then zoom to the couches and then study. Pretend
we
to
had
study.
we
Or
had
pretend.
specific books over there that
Yeah.
we had designed to fabricate our lies and shit. It was funny.
Yeah, we were like, no one will be able to figure it out, because we have books ain't nobody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, why are you awake?" Oh well, we were
We're
studying.
studying. It's
Oh,
my
we're
test
studying.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a test tomorrow. Don't you know?
The crazy thing is that they always knew, the parents.
Oh yeah, they always.
Yeah, they probably did.
They knew. They knew. I know dad just knew, but he was playing along. Because
Yeah, he was like, eh.
we used to do the same thing in the early summer mornings when it was be Ramadan. We were shifted new in this house back in 2014 or 2015. And well, we would all sleep in the dining room, and we guys would wake up, and we would watch Inazuma 11 on the
Oh,
PC
yeah.
yeah.
together. That's one of the times when Plushies actually did the funniest sleepwalking ever. So she wakes
Sleepwalking.
and talking. So she wakes
Yeah.
up. She talks something. She said something about dinosaurs.
N-
Do you remember what she said? She,
Yeah.
I think she
I
said, "Oh
remember what
yeah,
I said.
yeah." She just got up all of a sudden. I guess we were studying
Yeah,
at that time. We
yeah,
were, right?
yeah.
She just got up all of it. It
she
was
got up like
quiet in the
super
room.
speed.
She got
She
super
got up
speed.
with
I thought like
speed.
she was,
Bro,
she was
I
like,
literally thought she had a nightmare or she's possessed or something.
yeah. Anyway, she
None of
gets up
that.
all of a sudden, and then she's quiet for like half a minute. She says nothing. We're looking at her. We're like, "What happened? Why you
Yeah.
up all of a sudden? You had a nightmare or what?" No, that's my dinosaur. No.
Yeah. And there was
That's my
another thing too.
dinosaur.
Dude, she got up and then she did something with the drawer, or I think she
I
took a
think
plushie out,
yeah.
and then she put the plushie back in and just came back to sleep. Like nothing
Yeah.
happened.
What?
And went back to sleep.
I don't
And
remember
then
this.
me and Shin looked at each other in disbelief. We're like,
We're
what the
like,
fuck just
what
happened?
did
dude?"
she just do?
They used to get up to study during those times, and the light was on, so I always slept light because of the light. So I would wake up and sleep talk in between. Yeah.
It
The
was crazy.
dinosaur one, though, I had a dream about turtles. I don't know how it turned out to be dinosaur, but that day I remember having a dream about turtles. This is
Lol.
insane.
Yeah, we have so many crazy stories.
We do.
That's also one of the time where when we were pretending about the Inazuma 11, and then one time we heard Dad, and we just jumped. It was so loud. We jumped. We turned the PC off real quick, and we got into steady positions and pretending like steadies. But Dad heard everything, and he was like laughing when he entered the room.
Oh no, that's
And
embarrassing.
we pretended
Embarrassing.
that we were studying and everything, but I was kind of laughing too because I knew he knew it. I was like, you guys ain't
Oh
studying,
well.
are you?
That's sad.
It was so embarrassing.
We tried our hardest to be sneaky.
It
Yeah.
never worked.
True.
Brown household shenanigans. You wrote that.
Yeah, that's what they are.
For real. I guess maybe if we were a little smarter, because a lot of kids
A lot
do
of kids do
outsmart
it.
outsmart their parents, but we were never able to do it. Skill issue.
Skill issue. True. That's true.
What's next?
Shin was eating sugarcane.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was a
Oh, the
baby at that
sugarcane
time.
story.
We
This
were
is
in
back.
Sindh.
This
We
is
used to live in
yeah.
Sindh,
This is an
and
entire different province.
yeah, we were there for I
A
don't
very long
think
time, actually.
it was a long time.
It was
Damn.
at least 2 years. Has to be.
I guess.
I was a baby, so I don't remember.
Yeah, she
Oh,
doesn't
I
remember.
remember
She
it
was a
so
tiny ass
vividly,
baby.
dude.
60-year-old
Like,
baby.
so vividly.
60, yeah, she was 60-year-old back then too as well. She never ages. Uh, she's still 60. Anyways, I was since I was a baby, I was losing my those milk teeth,
Mhm.
and there was one of the tooth that was very like wonky and wobbly. I was like, "Mom, I'm kind of scared," and she's like, "Dude, it's fine. Just do whatever." And she gave me a sugar cane, and we were all eating sugar cane, and it was like not cut into pieces. We had to grab the whole shtick and just chew it like it's our last day on earth or something.
Yeah,
So
they use a
I was
lot of
like,
force.
yeah, and my teeth were not the best, you can say, not the strongest. So I was
Which is
like,
because as children we never brushed our teeth or took our hygiene seriously.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We were
So I
disgusting.
had pretty shitty teeth back then, and I was like, fine, okay, like let's just do it one strong bite, and it'll be done. And I did it. I was like, yay! I'm able to eat this shit. But I look at the sugarcane, and my milk tooth is stuck
It's
there.
sticking out.
It's
I
like
remember
I
it
was like,
so
what the
vividly.
fuck? I cried so hard. I was like, what the hell is that, man? It was
It was
traumatizing at
traumatizing.
that time. And yeah, I was
That
just
is so
scared.
sad.
That's
But hey,
crazy.
at least my tooth got out, because that always bothered me. Why is it wobbling around like this? Just go away. And it did go away.
One
And
good
you
thing
got a
came out
funny
of
story out
traumatic
of it.
experience.
You got a funny
Yeah.
story out of it though.
Yeah.
I'm literally fighting a mosquito. Oh no. It was a crazy time. One thing that broke people, and especially broke people in Pakistan, never do is visit the dentist.
Yes. Never.
We never did that.
Hmm.
Isn't it kind of crazy? We still don't do it.
I only remember
do I have
one
to?
dentist
I'll tell you
visit.
something cool.
Yeah.
Dentists for us are free now.
What?
Yeah, so
They are.
if y'all wanna go, I can actually, set an appointment or something. If y'all
Wait, what
wanna
do you
go.
mean free? Like specifically free for us?
Yeah,
Like just for
because
someone?
because of dad's job, we get it free.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
Hey,
didn't
what?
know
we should.
that till like the start of this year. I just learned it recently.
Well, we got no
Oh,
excuses now not to go to the dentist.
True.
oh, we had a really good excuse. No money. I guess we gotta go now. No excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. But imagine though, nobody
That's
goes to the
fine.
dentist. Almost
Yeah,
nobody.
it's not widely known either. People are like, dude, these are just teeth. Just brush your teeth. That's all.
Yeah.
They're not doing. They don't know anything about the
In my
hygiene
entire
in general.
high school and college and whatever and whatnot life, I know like only one person, and that was in college, 11th grade. It's just one person who had regular appointments with the dentist, and he
You
had to like,
knew a person who went
Oh
to the
my
dentist? That's
god.
crazy.
yeah, because my circle is way bigger than you anyway.
No, okay. I don't mind it.
I'm fighting two mosquitoes at the same time. Where are they
They're
coming
your
from?
friends.
Oh, they're not my friends. When they kiss me, it hurts.
Ew.
Okay.
Ew, okay, dude. Yeah, ew.
All right.
You're disgusting. Why does this dude gotta be disgusting all the time?
I don't know.
Why do you
He
let him?
has to say something weird at some point.
For real.
Or at all the points? Okay, so we want to talk about how Shin is a very violent person.
Not anymore. Hey.
Yes, 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 yes. I love to talk about her being violent because I was the freaking victim of that violence.
Again.
Alright, victim, the floor is yours.
No, listen, okay? I didn't even do anything that day. I don't know why she did it. I guess she
Kill him.
was having a bad day. I don't know why. But she had like a pen in her hand and she was writing. And I was trying to talk to her. I didn't do anything. She didn't tell me she was having a bad day or anything. Suddenly she grabs my hand and she stabs me. She stabs me with the pen.
I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny.
Are you kidding me? She stabbed me with the pen. Oh my god.
That's actually insane. Wow, Shin, you're a
And
horrible
she
person.
and she didn't even apologize for it. She's like, I'm like,
Hey,
and she's
apologize
like,
later in the year.
oh yeah, I guess. But
Later
yeah, that
in the
was
year.
weird. I don't know why she did that to me, but
I
she
don't know
did
it
that
either.
to me.
But back then I was pretty
Issues.
violent for some reason. I had issues, anger issues. Now they're better, I
No, you
guess.
still have anger issues.
At least I don't stab people with pens
Oh yeah, she
anymore.
doesn't have physical anger issues anymore. That
Yeah,
which is good.
I don't physically hit anyone. At
Which
least
is
I
the
try
good thing.
not to.
Only in my mind.
Only to. Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I'm killing everybody. But hey, that I'm not hurting anybody physically, so it's okay. I can kill people in my mind, right? right?
Yeah, well, she used to hit me all the time, and this is just like one story of her hitting me. There's another story of her hitting me, right?
Oh, a new one.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
recently got piercings. Back in the days, we were still kids, so mom was like, "Oh my god, you should get piercings while you're still young because
That's
later
not
it's going to
recently.
be." Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's not
It's
recently.
been a while, actually. Very long time.
Yeah, it was like 2017 something. I don't even know.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it
The
was
time you
those.
guys got pierced, it just kind of never went away. It was like you guys got your ear piercings forever, and they
Yeah,
would
yeah, yeah, yeah.
get ear infections or whatever, and it was like, damn,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
can you
the
we
stop
ear.
never
already?
except ear piercings. We never had those.
So we got like ear piercings, and it was perfect and all, but the the only problem was that Shin was super violent at that time.
Yes, that's the
she used
problem.
to she used to slap me across the face, okay? Like literal slaps. And no mercy, literal slaps.
I'm
Wow,
sorry.
I mean
wow,
literal
Shin.
slaps.
I'm so
Bruh,
sorry.
my ears were recently pierced and she slaps me so hard every single time she sees me. I don't even know why.
Oh
Sometimes we would
my
have
god, dude.
disputes. Sometimes
Wow.
sometimes they were actual disputes, but other times she was just slapping me, dude. She was just slapping me. She slapped me under the course of 1 month, and my ears had a 2 year long infection because of that. My piercings, 2 year long infection. Are you
Oh
Wow.
kidding
man,
me?
that's crazy.
Are you
I
kidding
wonder who is
me?
this Shin. They're pretty violent and crazy in the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
They should
so
seek help
violent.
or something.
For real.
Yeah, they should.
Oh my god, it's insane how much she hit me, dude. It's insane. Oh my god, that was so traumatic. Now, you know what? I really like getting piercings and all, but now I just don't want to get more piercings. I'm scared. I'm scarred for life that that shit is going to happen again.
Hey, apologize, okay? Get over with
It's
it.
not, I don't care anymore, but it's just so funny. I don't care
uh,
anymore though. Oh my god. It's
Now,
so
now
sad.
that I think about it, we have crazy childhood stories. We
We
should
yeah,
do
do,
a
we do.
podcast about that.
yeah,
Oh,
we
we
probably
are.
should.
Oh, we are. Boo, lame joke, boo.
Nobody laughed.
Boo, people
Everybody
think that they're
left.
boring.
Boo-hoo.
Boo. It's okay. Happens, dude. It's life. Well,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of life, we should talk about our childhood life in a serious aspect too. Don't you think so?
Should we?
Oh,
It's
were we
gonna
not
get too
serious right
serious.
now?
Oh.
If you get serious, there's gonna be blood and guts everywhere.
There's gonna be ass and blood and guts everywhere.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Splash and blash and I cut into the hole in your somewhere.
Huh? That was cringe.
It's a
He's
scary
trying to.
movie song. Come on.
Okay.
Wait, let me
Pathetic.
laugh. Let me cue laughter. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
before this gets any more cringy, let me just say it's been an hour, so this is the time where we wind up. And in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, what should we talk about?
We should talk about.
The things that are remaining in this drive, which we should carry over to
We
the
should have,
next.
but it was a chill and lighthearted episode today, so we'll talk about the serious stuff in the next episode.
Oh yeah,
Of
sounds
Dragon
cool. Sounds
Ball
cool.
Z.
Skirt.
Skirt, skirt. Thank you for joining in. Please tune in next week. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye. Peace.